Glad to have you with us for Denver 7 News at 10 this Tuesday night. I'm Shannon Ogden. Well, Denver is poised to get louder and get louder earlier. City Council just revised the city's noise ordinance for the first time in a long time. Now, it's not a free-for-all. There are restrictions. And tonight, Denver 7's Claire Lavazoria looks at the changes and the new concerns they bring.
The sights and sounds of Denver. While the city may not be known for its noise,
we're not like New York or LA or something.
City leaders decided to update Denver's noise ordinance for the first time in nearly 2 decades. Denver's Department of Public Health and Environment says it's about balancing the health of residents with the city's changes.
Denver has become a very mixed-use city where we're seeing a lot of residential areas coming up in places that were formerly zoned for industrial or commercial. And so we're trying to make a balance of that.
So what does the new ordinance mean for you? Festivals on public property can be 5 decibels louder, and public events on private properties can up the noise too, up to 80 decibels. But there are limits to those events. Only 8 days a year and for no more than 4 consecutive days.
I do feel bad for people that live near those venues.
We stopped at popular spots across the city to see how noisy or not it can be. Wash Park on a busy afternoon reached 56 decibels. And outside the Capitol around 6 o'clock hit 73. The train into Union Station reaching 87. Experts say hearing damage can occur from prolonged exposure to sounds above 80 decibels. The new ordinance also changes when trash will be picked up. Instead of 7 in the morning, trucks could start rolling down your alley at 6.
You let them in at 6 o'clock, they'll probably start coming to parts of the city even earlier than that.
That's the reason why Council Member Kevin Flynn says he voted against the changes.
I've heard from constituents over the years complaining about being awakened when the 7 a.m. Start time was being violated as early as 6.
Even with looser limits on noise, the Department of Public Health doesn't expect a noisier Denver because of time limits for events. Some don't expect to hear many changes, but have safeguards in place for their own peace and quiet.
We live on a busy street, but we've got good windows.
In Denver, Claire Lavazorio, Denver 7.